the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the UAB Blazers. Rhys Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. And he'll be brought down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they can't make the connection. Looking to throw on first down. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. But how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
The solid return. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I think out routes are solely about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Warhawks line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt hits at the... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's Jamison. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Warhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the outside. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Warhawks have it with a first and 10. He goes right back to the air. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the... To the air on first down. Working that left side now. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Warhawks are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And, guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like, they take a deep shot. They've tried it short. They've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit. And he strides his...
Let's go. Booster. Hey, move. Where did he go?
He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man across the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Priority number one, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete in the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Eldridge. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Quarterback just has to know in that situation, goal to go. If no one's open, you're throwing it away. It's a touchdown or it's nothing. That ball needs to go into the stands.
Off play action. Complete on the comeback. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground, and that's
big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Might be calling a hot route.
Hydro. Go.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury is not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Warhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. It's on target and complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Warhawks in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it downfield. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Warhawks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Couldn't find it. The run inside. It's Jamison. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Finds his tight end. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
To the air on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. Working the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Unleashes one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He wants to change this route. From the red zone, looking for a man. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses.
crucial moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Texas Longhorns. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly.
Coach Venables told me before the game, you can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
My thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. So first look at this offense with the conference championship and bragging rights on the line. Joe, we'll see if there's any sign of nerves here in the early going.
Well, there's always going to be nerves because there's a championship on the line. But you throw on top of that the fact that this is a rivalry game, and there can be a lot of emotion going on as well. I think the team that can sit into the details first, that's the one that's going to have the advantage, not play through emotion, play through the details of the offense.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.